Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making a super easy 30-minute ground turkey stir fry that is low carb and oh so delicious. You can meal prep it and enjoy it for lunch, and it makes the perfect last minute dinner because you can just clear out your vegetable crisper, whip up a simple sauce, and know that dinner will be on the table in no time. It's also a great way to use up ground turkey if you're just not sure how to cook it or if you don't know what to do with it. And maybe there are some of you out there who do know your way around a pound of ground turkey, but you're just tired of cooking the same old, and you want to try something different. Let me tell you, this stir fry will not disappoint. Okay, enough talk, it's time for some action. Let me show you how to make the darn thing. So, first things first, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to a large skillet. You can use any neutral cooking oil here, such as sunflower, avocado, or grapeseed oil, or you can use a more flavorful oil, such as sesame oil or coconut oil, to add more flavor to the meal. It's up to you. I love adding sesame oil here because it goes along with the flavors of the simple stir fry sauce we're going to make, but I know sesame oil is very strong, and some of you might not be into that, so I like to provide alternatives. Once you've got your oil in the pan, you're going to saute a yellow onion for 2 minutes until fragrant and softened. Adding an onion or even a couple shallots will also work as a little pop of flavor, and you want to get that flavor going right in the beginning of cook time, so don't skip this. From there, you'll be adding your ground turkey. Really, this recipe works with any type of ground meat, from ground turkey to ground chicken to ground pork. I don't really recommend ground beef or lamb, as those are fattier meats and won't really be as complementary with the flavors of the stir fry sauce, but you could always just give it a try if you're dying to make this recipe and that's all you have on hand. Now, a quick note on the ground turkey. There are many different types out there, and I do not recommend that you choose the leanest type, as it will cause the meat to dry out super easily. I like to choose ground turkey that still looks a bit reddish. I know different labels say different things, but you want to try and look for ground turkey that has that pinkish reddish hue instead of more of a peachy lighter color. The lighter color usually indicates that more breast meat has been used, which is the leanest type of ground turkey, so it may also taste a little bit more gamey and dry by the time you cook it through. It all depends on personal preference, of course, but I just find the extra lean stuff to be almost inedible. My personal opinion. Some labels will tell you the fat percentages, such as 93% lean and 7% fat. I'd recommend that you try to find some with at least 15% fat content, since you'll still be getting a lean protein source that is low calorie, while also ensuring that the meat stays moist so you can cook it and it will better absorb the flavors of the sauce and taste just as good left over. Too lean and you're looking at a little bit of a funny aftertaste. Okay, now that we've established what a ground turkey snob I am, let's move on. You're going to saute your ground turkey for about 5 minutes until browned, making sure to season with salt and pepper right away. It's funny, I used to watch Gordon Ramsay on the show Kitchen Nightmares, and I just remember him screaming at some chef to season their meat right away, and it's had me shook ever since. Now I always make sure to season right away. Once your ground turkey starts to brown, you'll stir in 1 grated carrot, 1 thinly sliced red pepper, and 1 cup of chopped red cabbage. You can use any veggies you like here, but make sure they are thinly sliced or finely chopped so that they can cook in about a 5-minute period. Carrots typically take longer to cook than cabbage or bell peppers, but when grated they cook up super fast, so just make sure all your veggies are thinly sliced, grated, or julienne. It'll add to the texture of the dish too, so I don't just recommend doing it this way to make your dinner come together faster. It serves a purpose, okay? Some other great options for this stir fry would be cauliflower rice, finely chopped broccoli or broccoli stems, any type of greens such as kale, or some spiralized zucchini. The sky is the limit here. Just go in and clear out that vegetable crisper. Now, while everything is cooking up, you're going to quickly make the stir fry sauce. You can do this ahead of time too, so it's all ready to go. I highly recommend this if you're like me and tend to overcook the veggies in your stir fries. Let me tell you, you do not want to do this to yourself. Soggy veggies in a stir fry just make you want to throw the whole thing out. Keep a close eye on them. You can also make the sauce up to 2 weeks in advance and store in a mason jar in the fridge, so all you have to do is pull it out and add it. If I know I'm gonna go on a stir fry kick, I'll usually make up a big batch of this sauce and then just use it as I go, and this is a super easy way to do it because you have all the ingredients on hand in your fridge, as they are indeed pantry staples. For the sauce, you're going to add freshly minced ginger, garlic, soy sauce, chili paste, and honey. That's all there really is to it. If you don't have fresh ginger, you can use powdered ginger instead, but there really is no excuse for you to not have ginger root on hand because you can freeze it and it'll last in the freezer for months. This is one of my favorite meal prep tricks. If you don't want to use soy sauce, you can also use tamari or coconut aminos to make this recipe gluten-free, and honey can be replaced by any type of sweetener you'd like. The chili paste doesn't make the dish super spicy, but if you are concerned about spice, you can also just leave that out. Once you've added all of your ingredients to a mason jar, just place the lid on top and then shake to combine, and you are set for stir fries for at least a couple weeks. Once the sauce is made and the veggies veggies have cooked for a couple of minutes, stir in the sauce and mix well to combine. You'll then remove the pan from the heat, stir in your green onions, and garnish with sesame seeds before serving and enjoying. At the end, you can also add in greens like kale or spinach, so if you want some extra veggies, that's something to keep in mind. Portion out your ground turkey stir fry into individual glass meal prep bowls, and you are set for out of this world lunches for the whole week. And the best part is that this recipe, delicious as it may be, is only 237 calories with 30 grams of protein. Is that not insane? You could enjoy this meal every day, be super full after eating it, and know you are enjoying a filling, healthy meal that'll help support whatever nutritional and fitness goals you have. Now, I recommend dividing right away into portions so you have the option to reheat individual portion size bowls right from the fridge, or you can freeze them if you find you have too many leftovers by the end of the week. To reheat, you can microwave for 2 to 3 minutes or saute in a pan on the stove again for another few minutes. If you want to get the veggies tender crisp again, I recommend reheating in a frying pan, but the stir fry still does taste just as good even once it's heated in the microwave. I'm telling you, that's the magic of that stir fry sauce. Now, if you don't care too much about a low carb diet and feel like this recipe could use a little something more, feel free to serve it with a side of jasmine rice or over top of rice noodles. This will give you some carbs without upping the calorie count too much. Who's ready to dive into this delicious turkey stir fry? Let me know what you think of this easy recipe in the comments, and head on over to the blog for the full recipe with more tips and tricks. You can also check out my stir fry archives for more easy weeknight dinner ideas. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're looking to eat healthier this year and enjoy more easy meal prep ideas, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I've got lots more great videos coming for you this year, and I'm so excited for you to see what I cook up. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.